and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a person that has been moving a bit differently in terms of their love life. This could be somebody who, in general, has a reputation for not pursuing or not looking for long-term, uh, entertaining multiple people at the same time. But the Six of Cups in the reverse is kind of coming through as like, kind of like a roster or people from your past that you still kind of flirt with occasionally. And there's this jealousy because there's action that the King of Cups is taking that they did not take with the people from the past. So it feels like there's this like kind of jealous onlooking. It could be literally three people, but it's because this King of Cups is expressing their emotions or they're pursuing someone in a way that they didn't pursue any of the other people. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Hello, Jess. How are you doing? I knew it was going to finally work when I saw your live chat pop through. I think it took me 3 tries today. But we're here. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And let's see. This is the energy oracle. What else do we have? Patience. Well, you heard it here. We have patience. Number 16 and door to value. Okay, so for those out there that are jealous, they're trying to figure out why you got what you want from this King of Cups, probably an offer that is more serious than what they gave previous people, right? It's because you were patient. Shocking. So there could be some exes or people on the, roster for this King of Cups that were pressuring them. Hey, what are we? Hey, are we going to be exclusive? Hey, are you still talking to that person? Now, it doesn't surprise me because right in the title, we kind of already identified that there was some jealousy here. So it could be that the jealousy that this King of Cups saw in others was effectively a deterrent to their desire to be in a relationship. Now, I'm going to point out, door to value is not exactly the most romantic card, okay? So I feel like in other ways, you've demonstrated that you know how to play the long game. You are not one of those short-term gratification people. I'm not saying you don't like ice cream. I'm just saying like you have already demonstrated you're willing to put in the work, even if it doesn't pay off for you the next day, right? So it's not just that you've been patient in terms of this person, it's who you are. We've got blossoming abundance and woman holding a heart. Well, there's the romance, right? There's something you demonstrated patience with regards to your profession or your finances or your family. And it has helped you get into a better situation where I think you're even more comfortable or confident offering your heart. So you may have been focused on your healing. You may feel like you're in a better place with your own personal finances, or that you've been able to deal with some, instability or drama that was in your social circle. Yes, they were. I just changed the title after the first time because I got a little message that it wasn't quite right. The first title was they're doing something they've never done before. It's a little too vague. Apparently, there's a little bit of a focus on people around this King of Cups wondering why they're changing their behavior. 2 of Wands in the reverse. This is the Morgan Greer. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Wands. I just want to know where I went wrong. What did I do? Why does this person get what I wanted? 2 of Wands in the reverse is like I went the wrong way or I took the wrong approach. I didn't get the offer, or I wasn't, seen as the right one. My foot didn't fit in the glass slipper. So what's up with this Queen of Wands? So the Queen of Wands is probably you. You could also be the King of Cups, of course. I mean, you could be one of the jealous people, but that would be a little bit more surprising. Let me just add to that. There is something that is beautiful and magical about all of you. If somebody fails to acknowledge that, or they have different preferences, maybe they're already in love with somebody else, that's okay. That just means that either it's the wrong time or it's the wrong person, but that doesn't negate that there's still something out there for you, right? The Queen of Wands does have patience with regards to love, because there is this law of acceptance that I'm sure a lot of people do, but I tie specifically to the Queen of Wands, which is whatever is meant for me will be for me. And with the Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, kind of feels to me like this was somebody who said, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe it's not the right situation. That's okay. I got other things to do. Maybe you had school to tend to. Maybe you needed to take care of your family. Maybe you just aren't in a rush to get into a relationship. The point is, you weren't like trying to push this person into doing something. Raise your hand if you've ever had somebody tell you to do something, and maybe you would have done it on your own, but the fact that they told you to do it, you're like, I'm going to wait till the last possible second now. Or maybe not even do it at all. What else do we have? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this King of Pentacles in the reverse is that non-committal energy, right? Well, I could hang around, I could get to know you better, I could take you on a few dates, but I don't know about pet names and moving in, or, weekly date or anything like that. Magician in the reverse. You need to stop controlling me. It's like, oh, you get too close. So I feel the Queen of Wands recognized pretty early on, this is somebody who's probably not looking for a serious relationship, or if they are, they aren't going to be forced into one, that's for sure. Hello, Aqua Beauty. Hello, Steven. How we doing? There's that Three of Wands again. It's a card about action, but oddly, it can also talk about waiting. This is paired with the Nine of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, whoever you are, you decided, okay, you're not ready. You know what? That's fine. I got other things to do. I'll go wash my hair. I'll go paint the fence. Whatever they were doing, right? That's fine. It was like nonchalant, right? And then they figure, if you actually want me, or if there's a desire for, hanging out again, or you change your mind, you know where to find me. As opposed to like 50 phone calls. Wait, where are you? Why aren't you talking to me? Are you talking to somebody else? Are you hanging out with somebody else? So there's this like different frequency that this Queen of Wands is on, and it's more peaceful. All right, this is the Golden Lenormand. What else do we have? Hello, Illuminati. How are you doing? Oh, I don't think this is ghosting. This is somebody who said, okay, it looks like it's not the right time for you, so I got other things I could be doing too. I mean, it's a general reading, so if that's how it resonates for you, okay. But this seems to be more about confidence, right? It's not fine, I'll get you back, or I'm not going to say anything. It's more of a, okay, if that's, if it's a bad time, that's fine. Things happen. So we have the bear and the scythe. There's a quiet strength to this Queen of Wands energy that enables them to let go of things that aren't working out, or, like I said, law of acceptance, right? Whatever's meant for me will be for me. I don't need to force anything. I don't need to be looking into any love spells or trying to make sure people see me for how great I really am. They would rather see what else is out there than try to make, the round peg fit in the square, the kid's toy. So we've got the whip and the clover, number 11 and number 2. It's like where everybody else tries to make you feel bad, tries to control you, or tries to make you feel like you've hurt them. This Queen of Wands instead is like, that's just how it is sometimes. Just kind of rolls with the punches. If you know my channel, you know that when this card comes out, I have to tell a little joke for you all. Good timing, Dr. Emery. How are you doing? So it's called the whip. I think I need to make another t-shirt. I tried, but it didn't really work out. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Yeah, so there's the idea of push or pull, right? Do you motivate somebody to go for something, or are you pushing them? Are you trying to force them? And that's the difference here. It's the flow of energy, right? This is the Marigold Tarot. What else do we have? Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. And the Ten of Rings, or the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Where is my statistician? I'm going to have to just like find a community education statistics class or something, or like a book. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, which is why I say that. Statistically speaking, 1 out of 78 cards, both in the reverse, that's pretty significant. I want to say like 1 out of 300 something, but I don't know. But this is like one person didn't do the same thing. And what was that same thing? Kicking and screaming if you started to pull back emotionally, or, how much time you were spending, how much you spoke to someone. I'm seeing this Ten of Swords in the reverse paired with the Fool in the reverse as somebody who doesn't know how to remove their finger from one of those Chinese, what are they called? Finger traps. Aptly named. It makes a lot of sense, unlike the glove department, the glove compartment. Hello, yes, this is Carmen. I'm in the glove department. How can we help you? Mm-hmm. No, we sold out on the O.J. Simpson gloves. Sorry, hon. Department. I'm curious, though. This Ten of Pentacles in the reverse twice, clarifying our Queen of Wands in the reverse, feels to me like this is somebody who doesn't pressure for the long-term relationship, but also if you're not interested, then I'm not going to like wait around. There could also be, for some of you, a reference to a sense that you're kind of like on an island. Maybe you're in a larger community, or maybe you're kind of on the outskirts of a social group, but people see you as kind of, I just saw Xena Warrior Princess, so please tell me that's how you dress. Can you kick ass like that? You're strong on your own. You don't need other people is the energy coming through, which is interesting because generally 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is not a very positive thing. It's like you know how to stand up even if it's, you know, -10, super windy, and a little bit of ice storm happening. You'll just be like, yeah, this is bad, but you know, I've seen worse. Empress in the reverse, Knight of Rings or Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor in the reverse. That's tough energy, my friends. That's tough. Divine counterparts in the reverse. Hanging out with people you know you don't have any legitimate interest in. Hey, it's cool you like the same music, but you know. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Michael. How we doing? That's funny. Look, this is controlling, emotional manipulation, playing with the long game, but in like a petty way, right? What can I do to make it so that you have to come back around to me? I don't like seeing the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse, but it makes sense because we had that Queen of Cups in the reverse, right? Somebody who likes to play games. And I feel like this could be the King of Cups and the people that they were dealing with. That was just, you know, hello, my name is Carmen and I speak toxic. That's all I do. Like that's the relationships that they were getting into were not one based on transparency and authenticity. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse again, and the High Priestess. So basically, you're coming through as like a modern day Anne Boleyn. I know if I just do like all of the others, I won't end up being queen. It's a long game. I mean, anybody out there know how long she made him like pursue her? I feel like it was like a couple years, maybe 3 years, 4 years. I know he was writing desperate letters. We got Knight of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like this is somebody who is sour, somebody who is bitter. I'm irritated because you're getting what I wanted. And you're just making it clearer that whatever I did to try to get this like love offer or have this person choose me, that it wasn't the right move. It's everybody looking at this chess player in awe, like, I never would have thought to do that, but look at you. Look at you go. Four of Rings or the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So by clinging tighter to the King of Cups or asking more of the King of Cups, it only made it that much more likely that they would be, you know, not taken seriously or ignored or even blocked. The King of Cups did not like people pushing them into I mean, to be fair, who does like to be pushed into a relationship? You could joke, but everyone should be able to pace that the way that it makes them feel comfortable. And, you know, if somebody were to show up in your life and love bomb you and want to be in an exclusive relationship within 48 hours, I would hope you'd be like, hey, can we like, I don't know, not? Because like, I don't know you. What's your last name? All right, this is the situations deck. Hello, Key Controller. What's going on? Did you say mulch? Aw, thank you, Akaviti. What else do we have? Settlement in the reverse and denial. My way or the highway. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you think I should want. And if you tell me what I should want, I'm going to want the opposite. Maybe you want me to get the regular pretzels, but because I know that you don't like mustard, I'm going to get the mustard pretzels. They're not my favorite, but at least you won't eat them. That's the energy here. Apparently, I need some mustard pretzels. Okay. Okay. Noted. It's like I keep getting frustrated for running into the same kind of energy, the people that I date or that I, meet. But at the same time, this King of Cups is like not willing to admit maybe it's because of how I meet the people or because, they're on a carousel and I keep giving chances to the same people. Yeah, hamster wheel. Maybe it's not specific to money, but I see this hamster wheel as more of like a maybe you should think about what you're surrounded by. Maybe you should think about the circles you run in. Get it? Get it? Yeah. Love, adore, admire, and enchantment. Projected future days, and weeks. And karmic lesson. Here's the thing, this King of Cups, for whatever reason, maybe you're just real cute on your hamster wheel. You got like a little bow or something. They fall in love. They fell in love. And there's something that makes the people around the King of Cups aware that they are not going to be chosen. Now, the King of Cups, remember, this does not have to be a male. The Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands does not have to be a female. But the King of Cups is potentially talking to the people on their roster or their exes, the karmics in their life. And I think probably blocking most of them or, saying, hey, probably going to be, moving or changing my lifestyle. Or maybe even some of them are saying, you know what, I'm going to be in a relationship. So, which is kind of bold before knowing for sure if you're going to be in that relationship. But hey, fortune favors the bold. So there's something about it being in the future, right? Because we have the projected. And as such, there's people that are jealous. These karmics are like, well, what do you got that I don't got? Come on, let me see it. What are you, funny? Do you ski? You have a cool car? That's what it is, isn't it? You have a cool car. Okay. I'll work on that. I know that's really important for my personality. Moon in the reverse and the King of Wands. See, the thing is, even though we might have a King of Cups that was not the most honest in their dealings with the individuals that they were dating, I do feel like they were almost in a subtle way kind of testing the individuals around them to see what their intentions were. Are you going to try to control me? Are you going to try to force me into a relationship? Are you just trying to get what you want from me? Or are you interested in being in like an actual partnership, right? So they kept finding this King of Wands energy where they wanted to find something that was, I think, more loving, right? They're looking for more of the Queen of Cups energy, and they kept finding this like argumentative, like Magician in the reverse, also fire energy. So the karmics did not pass that test because they were either not loyal or they were trying to get a relationship. Some of them may have convinced them to get into a relationship and then cheated on them. But we have Hermit in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like probably early on, there was a relationship that kind of changed how the King of Cups perceived other people, that made them feel like they may have to do a little bit of a test, and it disappointed them. Why are there so many people out here that are willing to lie to my face or, cheat if they get into a relationship or whatever it is, right? So I think this person just kind of said, well, you can't beat them, join them. I don't know, maybe that's too strong. It's more of a, I'm not going to have unrealistic expectations for a group of people where you consistently hit this mark right here. But what I'm really looking for before I would offer anything is this mark. Can you reach it? No? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oops. So we've got Temperance in the reverse and the Fool. I would say this is kind of like the glass slipper, you know? Okay, so you try to control me, you try to rush me, you don't let me, you know, get there and feel comfortable about being in a relationship on my own, then I'll just run. I'll go meet somebody else. I'm not going to try to teach you how to be patient. I'm not going to try to teach you how to not try to control somebody that you claim to love. But if you exhibit those habits or that behavior, bye. Six of Cups, Page of Cups. And then this Queen of Wands enters the chat. And there's something kind of innocent or lighthearted about this Queen of Wands. You make this person laugh in a way that nobody else does. Okay, so we all have more than one laugh, right? There's the, yeah, you're funny. And then there's the like, oh, that's actually funny, where you're like, ah, right? And then there's the, you can't necessarily breathe because you're laughing so hard. And I feel like you've gotten this person to like really lose it in a fit of giggles, at least once. There's a playfulness and a lack of trying to control this person. With the King of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like you didn't take it too seriously, right? Initially, it was just, let's get to know each other. Whereas maybe the other folks that this person was trying to date on the first date, the second date, or the third date, they were already showing signs of trying to be possessive or getting jealous. This Queen of Wands was just kind of like, we're just, whatever, we're getting to know each other. Hello, Justice. Hello, Deborah. How are you doing? Okay. What else do we have? Knight of Cups. Two of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, that's kind of rough. Okay. I don't know how to explain that. So you see the Knight of Cups. He's got the like, oh, what is over there? Oh, there's a ship on the bay. Maybe they've got our tea. I don't know. He's looking out, right? What is that over there? This King of Cups is thinking about making a love offer to you that they have not made to other people, right? And they see these karmics as obstacles. Like, I'm just going to have to step over this person real quick to go get over to that person that I do want to hang out with. And those people are like, hey, I'm sorry if that's rude. That's how I saw it. They don't take the karmics seriously. It's like, you're just not genuine. So, you know, I do feel like they're ghosting or blocking, hopefully blocking after a conversation or at least a little heads up or something. Let's be adults, right? We don't have to walk away from these difficult conversations. We learn things from going through those difficult conversations. This is somebody who's saying, okay, you're just like in my way. So let's get you out of the way. Putting them all into a big cardboard box, labeling it karmics free, and setting it out at the end of the driveway. People are not things that you can give away at a yard sale, so let's not take that too seriously, okay, guys? I just think I'm funny. This is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. Hello, James. How are you doing? What else do we have? rejection, and celebration. Yeah. So because this King of Cups is celebrating, they found somebody that they want, somebody that, meets that standard, doesn't try to control them. Then we have rejections that go out. It's like before you tell somebody who actually got the job, here's all the details for your new job. Generally, they're going to say, please don't post this online, or don't tell your coworkers, or, we have to go talk to the people that did not get the job first. So there's this I don't know, line of rejections going out, or, hey, sorry, can't talk to you anymore. And it's creating this storm of jealousy. This is the Earth and Bone. Meadow, number 42, completion, success, blessings, positivity, and gratitude. Sage, number 2, harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, and patience. Don't they make a cute couple, you guys? Well, I mean, one of them still has arms, it looks like. That's kind of weird, but things could be much easier if I check out this possibility with this person that does make me happy, right? They're thinking about settling down, and they might feel like you're their soulmate. Cycles, alignment, decisive moments, opportunistic events. Maybe it's the right time now. Maybe it wasn't before. Maybe we had a little bit of, separation or distance. Maybe I had to get some clarity on what I wanted, but they're making moves because they feel like this is the right time. Hello, Justin. How are you doing? Oops. Did I already tell you this is the Kipper? Sorry, I was distracted because I was trying to make sure they're all facing the right way. All right, what else do we have? House in the reverse. Main female in the reverse. Dirty in the reverse. Kind of feels like we've got people who are side missions being kicked out. With the main female in the reverse, this is I didn't really see this going the distance. I didn't feel like there was a possibility of us living together. And if I see something that I do want as far as a relationship, then I can't be distracted by the side missions. I would argue you don't need to be distracted by the side missions, even if you can't see what you want. But that's just me. Courthouse in the reverse. Marriage and false person. The reason I didn't get into a relationship with the karmics that I had encountered before, saith the King of Cups, is because you all were false. You were pretending to be something that you weren't. I didn't sense a lot of authenticity from you. So I didn't really want to take my chances in terms of relationship or marriage, right? But if I find somebody who is of high honor, then maybe I would make that offer. And that's, I think, the little cognitive processing that didn't really happen. Why is this person not choosing me, or why did they choose someone else? Change, number 9. Family room and bed. Yeah. We've got some depression. We've got some jealousy. We've got some anger. And it's because somebody wants to move in with you. Change in family room may also want to start a family with you. Or if one of you already has children, there's been, thoughts or talks of being a step parent. There's frustration and this bad health is the people that are acknowledging there's change happening for this King of Cups. They're moving towards you or moving in with you, or in some cases proposing to you. And it's making these other folks that had been talking to them frustrated. I don't feel like this is I cut people off and then I propose to someone the next day, in case that's your fear. But we can dig in a little bit more on that. This is the Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, look at this. This is the stone that sits on top of the kipper. It's just a little baby skull. I don't know, can you tell? And here's the bigger one. I know this one's pyrite, but I don't know what the other one is. It's got like little brown and red flecks in it. All right, those are my cute little skulls. All right. So what do we know about this time period in terms of letting go of karmics and moving towards the Queen of Wands? So we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. They're going to tell you the truth. There may have been some people they kept around longer than they should have, but they knew if they kept talking to people while they came back around or reconciled with you, that they would regret it, that you would find out that they were being disloyal. So they had to be decisive about it. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, this isn't, maybe I can keep some things on the DL. No one will know. If you don't look at my phone, you'll never find out. No, this is somebody who's like, no, I've got to do it the right way, or this Queen of Wands is going to find me out. Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. They're serious. So I do feel like with this projected card, there's at least a couple of weeks, right? I tell people what's going on, or I cut people off that I need to. And maybe there's some other things that they're working on, especially if they need to move or if they're changing their job, whatever else. But their goal, or the light at the end of the tunnel, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, is to be in a relationship with you. The Moon and the King of Cups. But they're trying to keep it secret. They're not out here like telling everybody, guess what I'm going to do in a month. They're cutting people off probably with less detail. And there's all these people around them like, what is going on? Why are you changing? You didn't used to do this. Eight of Swords, Chariot in the reverse. But the karmics feel kind of iced out. There's nothing they can do. I think for many of them, they're getting blocked. Chariot in the reverse, they may also find that the number they did have doesn't work if they use someone else's phone. So this person, the King of Cups, could be changing their phone number, changing their address. This is like, now you see me, now you don't. Hello, Jay. How are you doing? You guys are funny. Judgment. This person's feeling called up to a serious relationship. They don't want to deal with people who they can't trust anymore. And they do feel like this Queen of Wands is someone they could trust. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Those are like the side missions, right? Dime a dozen. They don't take it seriously, but they take this Queen of Wands seriously. Wrong way. All right. This is the Path of Shadows. What else do we have? We might get like Venomous Garden, because it feels like this social community is a little bit backstabby. That's a technical term, right? I think so. Eerie Graveyard. Oh, Okay, that bodes well. Yeah, no, everything's fine. I actually like graveyards. Sorry, guys. As life transcends and we all fall into a silent embrace, the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. I didn't even know how perfect that is, you guys. I don't know how often I've gotten this card. The old connections are going away. Bye-bye. Hi, yes, this is Carmen. I held a funeral for our connection yesterday. It's buried at 1868 See You Again Never Road. Okay, bye. An eerie graveyard is for all of your side missions, you guys. What should we name it? Anybody got a good name? Anybody? I won't say that one, sorry. Potion, transformation, resourcefulness, and change. We already had the word change come out. Everybody's mad because this King of Cups is changing from somebody who was resistant to relationships and emotional connection until they found somebody that they deemed worthy of it. And now they're cutting off these people from the past. They're getting all butthurt. But why? Sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if yours will ask them to dance. So yes, there were probably things they were able to connect with the side missions on. Oh, cool, we like the same band. Oh, cool, we watched the same show last year. Oh, I like your costume. Little things that didn't really mean much. And so the King of Cups and probably also the karmics that they dealt with were prone to sabotaging relationships. Key, sharp insight, opportunities, and hidden potential. Remember we had opportunistic events? So whatever is happening in this King of Cups life right now, there's something that represents an opportunity to pursue this person, the Queen of Wands, and they have some intuition or maybe even some information from somebody that suggests like now is the time. Better get moving here, okay, guy? Boogeyman. As life unfolds and shadow overpowers light, will my innocence be left untouched? There was a point where this King of Cups started to wonder if he was, or she, if they were becoming like the people that they were surrounded by, if they had lost some of those principles because they were dealing with these side missions. If they did find somebody that they really wanted to be in a relationship with, would they be able to offer that genuine, authentic energy, be transparent, or would they have kind of lost that over the years? Mirror labyrinth, illusions and reflections. Who are you trying to fool? When you turn your back to the mirror, there's still someone looking at you. They might have tried to make it seem like they were having a good time or things were fine when they were meeting the side missions. But I do think over time it started to get a little bit more heavy for this person. They didn't like dating people that let them down. They wanted companionship. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? Christine, that's awesome. Well done. That's funny. I don't post pictures of myself, so I'm a mystery. Just on YouTube, I guess. This is the Love Oracle. We've got pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Yeah, we know. Okay, we've been doing this whole reading about side missions. We know you've got multiple choices. But they know which one is the person that they would actually have a good life with or feel at home with. This peace and harmony is what they find with this Queen of Wands. It may have been that you started with a friendship first, or it may be that you've only ever been friends. But there's some concern over here maybe a little bit of indecisiveness going back and forth. I know that you're the kind of person I want to be with, but maybe they don't really know how the Queen of Wands feels about them. So we've got memories, breaking point, and lusting. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Breaking point says limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. And lusting says forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. So I try to resist you. I can't help it. I keep thinking about you. They've reached this breaking point that makes them feel like, trying to go pretend like everything's fine without you is just not working anymore. I do feel like for many of you, this is somebody who has kind of lost that desire to pursue people in a physical way. It's not the same after they've had an experience with you, or it's not worth it because they want to only do that with you. Distracted, sidetracked, change again, and delays, finality. Someone may call this person out and say, why are you so distracted? It seems like you're not even here. It's because they're thinking about the Queen of Wands. But with finality, this is those people they're cutting off. I don't think there's a future here, or, I'm moving, so I don't know that I would see you again. Multiple people that are frustrated because they want to know why this King of Cups is changing their ways. They do feel like maybe this Queen of Wands has done something like a love spell. Is there some trickery here? Is that why this person's changing? Because nobody else could get them to change. Of course, it's witchcraft. Of course. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I hope to see you on the next reading. Toodles.